What makes a good leader? Well, many folks think of a great leader as a charismatic person with a strong history of leadership, probably a great education, too. But that's not always the case. The Harvard Business Review highlighted a study of 17,000 CEOs looking for the top common behaviors or characteristics of effective leaders. You may be surprised at their finding. The top quality of effective CEOs in this study is decisiveness. These leaders have learned that waiting until they have all the information in hand may mean they miss the window of opportunity before them. Leadership expert John Maxwell has written extensively in the area of timing, a key element of being decisive. In his book, The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, Maxwell spends a whole chapter on timing. Here are some of the components he includes as a key to being decisive in a timely way. They are understanding, maturity, confidence, decisiveness, experience, yes, intuition, and preparation. And he goes on to say, you must have the knowledge, intuition, and maturity to know when a decision is correct, and the confidence and decisiveness to act with intention, and the experience and preparation to back you up. Another key to being an effective leader is adaptability. An effective leader adjusts proactively to changing circumstances. That's especially true in our fast-changing, volatile media world. And by the way, that trait is not passive. It is an active course correction. I think of Paul writing to the Roman Christians when he said, we must be ready to adapt from the world's way to God's way, which is often dramatically different. He said, don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you'll learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. That's from Romans 12:2 from the New Living Translation. One other characteristic of an effective CEO or leader is reliability. This is the trait that builds trust with staff, donors, boards, and those impacted by the organization or the ministry. And when a crisis comes, it is not so much bold leadership that makes the difference. It is steady leadership that builds confidence and sustains an organization. The Bible has much to say about effective leadership. Jesus taught his disciples how to be godly leaders through his actions as well as his words. And Paul underscored the key leadership traits succinctly. Don't be selfish. Don't try to impress others. Be humble, thinking of others as better than yourselves. That's from Philippians 2:3. So, what kind of leader are you? Where can you improve your effectiveness? What do you need to do to adjust your leadership to the Lord's way? Lead on for our Lord's glory and for his purpose. Well, speaking of leaders, our focus in this ministry are leaders around the globe who are using today's media to share God's truth. You can learn more at mediaalliance.net. And you can help us grow the impact of these video blogs by liking, subscribing, and sharing them. Thanks, and God's best.